This is just a hilarious actress. Her name is Lynn Cohen. You probably know her from Sex and the City. She was Magda. I totally forgot that when I saw the bio. She's been in the Hunger Games. She's done Munich. And now she's sitting next to me. Her career might be going down, actually, after saying that. Lynn, I'm just joking. I'm so happy to have you.
You're joking.
It's like winning an Oscar being next to me.
I know. Well, listen, there's nothing better in life than to follow Benedict Cumberbatch and Bette Midler. What do you do after that? I don't know.
I slotted you perfectly,
You
right?
certainly did. I'll never forgive you, but it's okay. It's okay.
You got a new movie out. Congratulations. It looks adorable. Tell me all about it.
Well, it's about a pickle.
I know.
That's it.
That's it.
The beginning and the end.
You talk to a pickle the
I
whole
know.
time.
It has to do with my pickle recipe and a couple of crazy people who try to get my pickle recipe to make it a big commercial, send it to a big commercial pickle place. And I just love saying pickle. Don't you like saying pickle?
Who doesn't like their pickle?
Pickle.
That went over your head, didn't it?
No, it's it. I'm not terribly smart, you have to watch me. I look smart and I talk smart, but I'm really good. You see this, my grandmother used to do this. I don't know why. She took a little piece of Kleenex with her everywhere. And anyway, I was streamed my grandmother when I did this, because my grandmother came from the Ukraine. This woman I'm playing came from Poland. And she comes to this country as an immigrant and works like a dog, and she and her husband have this pickle that is dynamite in Detroit. It's a true story. And she has a son that's like not doing anything he should do, and a grandson that's even worse. And in the process of the film, she teaches them how to be people and to step up to the plate. And they want to steal the pickle recipe. It's like sort of like an action film, sort of like the Hunger Games, except they're hungry for pickles.
It's the Hunger Games of pickles.
About pickles, yes. There seems to be a little motif going all the way through my career. It has to do with pickles. No, I know.
You've had such a great career.
I
You and I were joking before we got started. When you look back on this, what are your thoughts? Has it been what you wanted? Has it fulfilled everything you were hoping for?
Is anything to be what you wanted? Everybody, I wanted to be Laurence Olivier, and I'm still waiting for it to happen to me. You put one foot in front of the other, and like I say, nothing means anything. You can work with Spielberg, you can work with Louis Malle, you can work with... It's like every morning you get up and you're starting all over. And it's kind of wonderful. And it's never boring. And they always ask me to do, I won't take my clothes off or anything. That's a no-no. But everything else I've done, I've climbed up mountains, I've worn wetsuits, I've found little things in drawers and things like that. It's just, it's a blessing.
It's funny you mentioned the clothes coming off, because we were going to ask you to do that. No, I'm kidding.
That wasn't in my contract. Okay, I'm listening.
That was part of the appearance contract. Yeah. Mila Kunis just wrote a big commentary, and it talked about how when she was younger, a producer was going to force her to do an ad half naked for, I think, Men's Fitness, and she refused. Mm-hmm. And the producer said to her, "You're never going to work in this town again." Mm-hmm. And it's essentially a commentary on sexism in Hollywood.
Yes, of course.
As someone who's just had a long career in this business, have you ever experienced anything like that? Has it been something you've seen firsthand?
Never with me. I'm a very strong woman, as you might gather. And there are things I've been asked to do, and I'll say no thank you. Thank you, no thank you.
Even if it would progress your career, even if you knew that it would take you to unforeseen levels?
No. I've had great, strong people. I'm married to a perfect man. I love him very much. I really am such a blessed person. I've been very lucky in that I've been able to do the kind of work I want to do. And I work with people who respect me, and I say, no, thank you, that's not for me. And it's not a matter of taking my clothes off. Sometimes it has to do with the quality of the work or the quality of the people you're working with. And I've been very fortunate in that I've worked with wonderful people. And what more can you ask? Then you wake up in the morning and you work. My God, I'm 105 years old. I don't look it, I know.
You're gorgeous. You're gorgeous.
But that's why I came. Now, I may come back. I've been waiting for it.
I told you, you've got a co-host role waiting for you. With your sense of humor,
I know.
You might replace me with you. That's a problem. I
don't
keep a little bit
think
of distance.
so. Although I'm as tall as you are, it's. I don't see it in my future. But if they're looking for someone, you know, with a piece of Kleenex in their hand, they got a babe.
How was Spielberg? You got to work with him on Munich. What was
he
he like?
is amazing. You can imagine. I don't know if I have time for a quick story.
Please.
Yeah, all right.
The floor is yours.
Okay. I was doing Gold in my ear, so they had to give me a fat suit and a fat nose and like a caca all over it. And they weren't calling it caca, but it's all right. So, and I'm in LA, and I've got this on it, and then the AD, assistant director, comes and says, okay, we'll go see Steven. And I say, Steven, who? And they say, Spielberg. I said, but no, look at me. I'm in a big fat suit. And he said, no, that's the idea. So we go to his cottage, and we're walking up the stairs, and the first thing I see is a sled. And I said, oh, my God, is that Rosebud, which is from Citizen Kane?
Right.
They said, yes, of course it's Rosebud. This is Steven Spielberg's place. Are you out of your mind? So we go up, and they're holding a press conference, and it was the time when Tom Cruise jumped on.
The couch
okay. Yeah. But he came out, and he was wearing cutoffs, and he couldn't have been more wonderful. And we talked about our backgrounds and our grandparents, all like Golda Meir reviewed her troops carrying her handbag, but she never let her handbag go. And so in the middle of it, his assistant comes out, and he says, Steven, the press is here, and so is TC. And he said, oh, I got to go talk to them. And I thought he said E.T. What? But of course it was Tom Cruise, and who was in War of the Worlds at the time. And in any case, he's amazing on the set. At one point he asked the cameraman get off the thing, and shot it himself. I can't tell you what a wonderful human being he is. He's a real human being, and he loves making films. So, and I worked with Louis Malle and Woody Allen. I mean, I've been very blessed. Very blessed. And now I'm with you, for God's sake. Suddenly, there's God so quickly. No.
This is the ultimate for you. I'm telling you, it's like winning the Oscar. I'm going to give you a hug. You're awesome.
Oh, this is why I came.
Oh, you're amazing.
This is how I get hugs from
Everybody
good guys.
make sure to check out this lady's film, The Pickle Recipe. It's in theaters tomorrow, and you're amazing. That's all I'm going to say. Thank you so much for joining us,
It was
Lynn.
a joy to be here.